Hey everybody, fragrances to wear for the high heat. These are going to be more on the feminine side, and the first one I'm going to recommend is Olympia by Paco Rabanne. That thing is super sexy. It opens up smelling like this bright sort of orange citrus, and then it dries down with this vanilla. So even though there's vanilla in the fragrance, it's definitely perfect for the high heat. So the first time I was testing Olympia, I honestly thought to myself, I was like, this is a hot girl fragrance. Like, it's just baddies galore. So Olympia is also fairly affordable in terms of other designer fragrances. So I've seen bottles of it for like $65, maybe. Like, I saw one for like 50, but I think it was like the 1.7. So you can find that at discount sites. I'm going to put the names of all the fragrances and links for the discount sites in the description below in case you want to cop a bottle. So Olympia is the first one we're going to start with. The next one is Blouse by YSL. So Blouse is a part of YSL's private blend collection. So it's going to run you already in that $200 range, but it's just, it's so good. This fragrance, there's some pink pepper. There's also some rose, also some bergamot. But to me, if you've smelled Delina by Parfums de Marly, it smells like that with a floral sort of twist. So definitely a head-turning fragrance. When I smelled that, my eyes rolled to the back of my head. I was like, this is incredibly sexy, and it's fun, and it's bright, and it's just all around a fantastic compliment-getting fragrance. So Blouse by YSL. The next one is, oh, shit. We're good. The next one is Acqua di Gioia by Armani. And you know what? The thing is, we don't edit on this channel. We don't edit on this channel. So everything's going to be here in real time. But 3 is Acqua di Gioia. And this fragrance smells like lemon and mint. And it's just a freshie. Like, this fragrance is perfect, like right after you step out of the shower and it's hot as hell outside, and then you wear this, you feel unstoppable. You know what I mean? It's just one of those scents that makes you feel like you're ready for whatever's coming next. And this scent is just beautiful. It really projects well within the first couple hours, but lasting time is around, I would say around 6 hours for Acqua di Gioia. With Blouse, that fragrance can go for like 7 to 8. Definitely a bit longer lasting than this one. Number 4 is going to be Light Blue Intense by Dolce & Gabbana. It's a staple summertime fragrance, but wearing this in humid weather, wearing this in the high heat is just an automatic, like, dumb reach. You know, this is one of those fragrances that if you live in that weather all the time, like in Florida, in the Philippines, and you just want a daily fragrance to use all the time that's gonna just smell fantastic, this is great because it's a lemon, apple, musk fragrance. So it's nothing that's, like, this is for the people that don't want something floral. You know, you want something that's citrusy and bright, but you're tired of the floral. God, and that stutter. You're tired of the florals. But Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Intense is a pretty long-lasting standard designer fragrance as well. When I wear this, I get over 8 hours, which is incredible for a fresh fragrance. I love this scent. Also a huge compliment monster. Light Blue Intense by Dolce & Gabbana. I think that was number 4. Number 5 is going to be Versace Bright Crystal. And this fragrance is for people that like pomegranate. So if you like pomegranate, you like magnolia and lotus, you are going to love this fragrance. Now, the downside for people that are wearing this scent is that they get really nose blind to it. This is a fragrance that a lot of people say doesn't last, but my sister is the one that actually wears this. But when I smell this on her, like literally 6 hours later still, like when she's 2 arms lengths away from me, just like minding her business, I smell this wafting in the air. So it's definitely a fragrance that comes and goes, but even when she's wearing it, she's like, I feel like the scent was gone like 2 hours after I started applying it, or 2 hours after I applied it. And then I told her, like, during the 6th hour, I'm like, no, I still smell that thing. So yeah, be cautious about that. But this fragrance is like around the $50, $60 range as well for a full-size bottle. So again, pretty affordable for a standard designer scent. Versace Bright Crystal. Number 6, we are gonna turn to, oh, I love it so much. Silver Mountain Water by Creed. So this is a unisex offering, but it's just so crisp. You know what I mean? If you're a businesswoman or if you work like a corporate job and you have to get dressed up in either business casual, business formal, professional wear, whatever it is, this is just like, there's something about this that has like a little bit of dominance in this fragrance. You know what I mean? It's sexy and it's just, it's not bold or daring, but it just screams like, I get my shit handled. You know, it's just very, oh God, it's crisp. That's the best way I can describe this fragrance, okay? It does smell like you're by like some fresh water, and it has this relaxed, cool, confident sort of vibe to it. So if you're a bad bitch, try. I ran out of breath. Like I ran out of like energy right when I said bad bitch. I was like, bad bitch, but bad bitch, try Silver Mountain Water by Creed. And this fragrance was actually like, when I wore this, I got around 7 to 8 hours, which also surprised me, because I don't know if I said this in the beginning, but typically fresh fragrances, it's hard for them to push past 4, even 5 hours, you know, so 6 hours is already pretty shocking. But yeah, Creed Silver Mountain Water. Next, because I mentioned Delina, I'm going to say Delina. That fragrance is a lychee rhubarb scent. So if you don't know what rhubarb is, it's kind of a sour smell. It's a little bit sour. Lychee, on the other hand, is this fruity, exotic, juicy sort of fragrance. Think of like a sweeter, more exotic version of a peach, if that makes sense. Like it's a delicious fruit, by the way. I love whenever I get to eat lychee. But that mixed with the rhubarb is just perfection in my opinion. And on my skin, I personally get just straight up lychee. Some people do get more rhubarb, which is why they're like, no, Delina's a sour fragrance, stay away from it. So definitely test it on your skin at Nordstrom, Bloomingdale's, Neiman Marcus, and see how it performs and see how it develops, okay? Because the skin chemistry is very day and night with some people's reviews going on, so you want to make sure you make that decision for yourself. But again, I'll put all like the discount links in the description in case you're somebody that tried it at Nordstrom and you don't want to buy it at retail price, okay? The next one, oof, because I was thinking of Parfums de Marly, Meliora. Meliora by Parfums de Marly is the rich woman that owns a yacht. That fragrance is so fun, it's so classy, it's also sophisticated, but it doesn't take itself too seriously. It smells like champagne and blackcurrant. Now, I haven't tried blackcurrant before, but to me, it smells like blackberry. So it's like this dark berry and red berry plus mixed with champagne sort of fragrance. So it's definitely just lively and it's bright and it's just like, to me, Meliora reminds me of the life of the party. Like if you're the life of the party and you've got that fragrance on, like I know everybody loves you. So I have to shout out that fragrance. I have to put it on this list. And let me see if I can pick one more. Okay. For the sake of it, we are going to go with, this is Ylang in Gold by Micallef. If you kind of flip the bottle and stuff, the juice makes this really pretty golden color here. But this fragrance smells like a banana custard. And I know you're like, wait, for humid weather, do I want to be smelling like a banana custard? This is one of those fragrances that it straddles that line perfectly, okay? So this can be worn in tropical weather, no problem in my opinion, because it has a tropical sort of vibe to it. It has Ylang, which is this floral, which is, you know, it's a floral, you know, and typically floral fragrances do well in the high heat because they're just either, if it's citrusy or floral, like they're going to be pretty solid, right? But this fragrance does have some sweetness in the dry down that makes it have that custardy banana sort of smell, but it's a huge compliment getter. This fragrance is compliments galore. I believe it's Micallef's like top seller for a very good reason. So I'm going to put that one in there. Also, I'm going to add Amoureuse Femme for the people that like Springtime in a Park by Replica, but you want a leveled up version of it. Try this fragrance. Now, the first time I tried it, I have to say, I wasn't really impressed with it and I didn't like it because I didn't come into smelling this fragrance with a clean slate. Before I smelled this, I received countless amount of DMs from people saying, oh, you have to try this fragrance because there's a viral video going around saying that it's supposed to smell like a 1 in a million sort of scent, like a Helen of Troy fragrance. That's what somebody told me. So my expectations were really fucking high before I smelled this fragrance. And then when I smelled it, it just smelled like florals. And then I thought of a middle-aged woman in a garden party. But I think I was a bit salty with it because I was like, where is that sexy Helen of Troy fragrance everybody's talking about? I did not get it. I just got instant florals. But if you are somebody that likes floral scents, I think you will enjoy this. And I know I said middle-aged woman at a garden party, but to be honest, this does not give like, it's not a mature type of fragrance where if you're in your 20s wearing it, people are gonna be like, wow, you smell like an older woman. Does that make sense? Like, it's definitely something that can be youthful if you wear it in your 20s. So I will recommend it, even though it's not a fragrance I personally don't like. This is an objective opinion because I know if you like florals, you're probably gonna like this one. But anyways, let me count how many I did. I always lose track. Excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got 5 on that side. 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I'm at 10. I don't know. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate the love and support. See you in the next video. Bye.